Hi, this is Rick Eymer with the Palo Alto Weekly, and we're here today with Cooper McKenna. She's a junior at Gunn High School. She's part of the girls water polo team that just beat Los Gatos a couple days ago in a really huge league match. It was a one-goal game, and it went overtime, so it was really a classic. And what that meant is they're now tied for first, and Cooper scored 5 goals in that game, and she's one of the team leaders. Also plays tremendous defense, and so we will start right there about the Los Gatos game and just kind of talk about how your team did.
Going into the game, we all knew it was going to be really tight. These last 3 years that I've been on the team, that game has always been a battle, and in the pool, it was pretty frustrating and actually just really confusing because there were a lot of setbacks where we actually had to replay things. And it was frustrating that some of our goals had to get taken away, but I think bottom line, it was very confusing because none of us in the pool really knew what was going on, and I didn't even know until I watched the tape. But we just fought through, and we were very determined to get those goals back to make it clear that we should have earned those and that we deserved to win.
Right, and it would have been especially frustrating to miss the penalty shot. There was a penalty shot that was taken away, and you had to redo that. Not you, it was Kate. So it was good that she was able to score again on that. And then it went down to it, and I think it was Cara that shot the one in overtime. Anyway, you scored the tying goal right before the end of the game, and so when you get to overtime, what's going through everybody's head?
We were really excited because we were down 6-8 with only maybe a minute and a half left. So I think we were hopeful and we were still trying to push through. But coming back from being down 2 goals is always super exciting. And I think we just carried that momentum into overtime to get the win in the end.
Yeah, now this year, I don't know how much was expected of Gunn because you lost your All-American goalie to graduation. And here you are tied for first in a really tough league. Did you guys talk about this at the beginning of the year that you just got to pull together, or what are the things you said about talking about?
We knew that losing Zoe last year was going to be really tough, but it was really exciting that Kayla was able to step up and fill the role of being goalie, and that she even volunteered to take that role when she was a good field player last year. And it's really nice that we can rely on her, and we don't have to worry about on defense as much as I was scared that we would have had to last year.
Right, and of course you still do. Not that you rely more, but you still rely on defense, and it's part of the game, obviously. But you talk about maybe the summertime when you're on the 16A, right? Stanford 16A, playing with a bunch of really good people and playing against a lot of good people. What kind of experience was that?
That was a really good experience. Huge thank you to Coach Kyle Utsumi, and also Mark Hernandez was my Stanford coach over the summer too, and I learned so much last summer. Probably the most learning that I've had in any time period, especially since the summer before I wasn't fully able to play. So this year was such a great experience to be able to play with all the really good players from around all these schools, and we finished really well. We finished in 9th, which is I think the best that we've finished when I've been at Stanford. So
you still have a few games left. You got to probably win them all. What do you talk about now that you're up there in the lead and have a few games left?
Our coaches have been talking about how it's exciting that we are the only team in the league right now that can control our own destiny, where if we win all of our games, then we can get the league title, whereas if we hadn't been able to beat Los Gatos, then someone else would have had to beat them. And tomorrow's game against Los Altos is definitely going to be tough, and we have to bring that same energy that we brought to the Los Gatos game and not underestimate them.
Great. So we've been talking to Cooper McKenna. She was our Girls Athlete of the Week, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And if you want to find out next week's Athlete of the Week, just hit that subscribe button down below or visit us at pasportsonline.com.